Continuing our discussion of assembly language, we are going to actually step through this program in the debugger in order to see how all of this works. So, again, if we look at our code, sometimes you can get a little lost here. Sometimes it's easiest just to exit your program and rerun Immunity. So, once again, I'm going to pull up my buffer overflow program, and it's going to start me kind of near the beginning of this program. There's some preamble code that has to execute. And we said last time, if we scroll down a little bit, this was in fact our function code followed by our main code. So in order to run this program, we want to do a couple of things. The first thing we need to do is we need to go to the debug menu, give this program some arguments, because if we don't, this program is going to crash. It wasn't well written. If you don't give it a command line argument, it will be unhappy. So we're going to give it one that's in range 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We said that that should be the longest string that I can give it. We'll say, okay, you have changed it. You must restart the debug program. Well, we haven't even started the debug program, so that shouldn't be an issue for us. So now we want to set something called a breakpoint. So if we set a breakpoint, if I click on a certain line, so here, for example, I'm loading the value into main function. If I right click onto this value, you'll notice there are a couple of different options, and one of them is breakpoint. And I can toggle a breakpoint. I can also just press F2. So I'm going to click on toggle, and notice now this line appears differently. It has highlighted that particular line of disassembled code. So if I go up here and I click on the play button to run this program, it will run to that line. So as I look at this program, I'm looking Next, I step again, and I've gotten to the move call. So I've moved the value of 1 into EAX. I look over here at EAX, and sure enough, I have the value of 1. Now, if I call leave, leave has a special significance. It will start to unwind the stack. And notice it popped off my 2 values. And now at the top of the stack is this return address. It says return to this from my call. I step again. And now I'm back into my main function. I'm going to move 0 into EAX. I call leave again for my main function. And we'll see some things popped off the stack here. Then I call return. And everything behaves as it should. We're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we're going to make this program misbehave and see what happens.